Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Thamriyell. Welcome to a Prot Paladin commentary coming from Warlords of Draenor beta, and I'm here to answer a controversial question that some of you have been kind of worried about when it came to that one honor duel video that I made. No, Prot Paladin is not better than Ret Paladin. It's just I was at a good place and I timed my abilities and my stuns and my utilities properly, also my defensives. That's one explanation why I was able to beat that Ret Paladin, and two, nobody ever faced a Prot Paladin before. Like, I'm pretty sure that Ret Paladin didn't know what to do against me or how to play against a Prot Paladin, but I'm gonna go ahead and break down the entire footage for you and show you exactly what happened. So when I came out of stealth, I didn't really do anything special. I didn't stun him, I just cast Judgment. And I mean, yeah, sure, I had the advantage of stealth, but it's just what I would open up with nevertheless, because I have a talent called Empowered Seals, which allows me to get a specific passive for like 20 seconds for depending on what seal I have. So let's say I have Seal of Truth on, I would get attack power for a little bit. If I had Seal of Righteousness, I would get attack speed. Seal of Insight would give me healing for over time, like 20 seconds or whatever. Decent amount of healing, like 3% every 3 seconds or something like that. I don't know. Something cool, like something manageable. Nothing too overpowered though. Anyway, I had Seal of Truth on, so I opened up with the Judgment and got some attack power and started casting Consecration immediately, or try to get Consecration up as soon as I could, so I could keep applying that decent pressure. Consecration right now, compared to what it is in Mr. Pandaria, Consecration is right now dealing decent damage, and I cannot say it's overpowered because if I were to run around with Consecration on Mr. Pandaria, I would just tickle an enemy. I would do no damage, but I believe it has been balanced out pretty fairly in Warlords of Draenor, and I have a glyph of Consecrator, which makes Sentry come out from me, not just drop on the floor and just do AoE damage, but it comes from me as a paladin. I am the source of Consecration, so it's gonna always appear on top of me at all times and just attack anybody around me, keep decent pressure on them. Anyway, with the passive of attack power and with Consecration applying pressure, I'll just continue to do my regular rotation, tossing the shield, using Judgment, hitting with Crusader Strike, and I kind of try to see if I could get a burst or some kind of defensives out from the Ret Paladin by dropping the hammer on him. I noticed he stunned me, and that was a cue for me from playing Ret Paladin in Mr. Pandaria, seeing other Ret Paladins play Mr. Pandaria, that he was about to burst, and that was a dead giveaway. Especially when you see the wings, that's also another great giveaway. He stunned me, I trinketed the stun, I got out of the stun, and I saw the burst. Immediately when I saw the burst, I went into full defensive protective mode to heal myself and everything. I popped Guardian of Ancient Kings, which reduced the amount of damage I took by 50% to reduce magical and physical damage the Paladin was able to do towards me, and started using my holy power to cast Eternal Flame, which is a heal over time spell, and I just started spamming that. I took all my holy power and all my ability to heal into healing myself. Really, I didn't focus on any offensives, I didn't focus on trying to deal damage, I was just trying to survive the burst, because that's all I could do as a Prot Paladin, and that's all Prot Paladins can do really, is just survive the burst. The best part is I could survive any kind of burst that was at me, and as long as I could live through the burst, I had the advantage. Anyway, after I lived through the burst and healed myself throughout the entire burst of the Ret Paladin, I had him in my grasp. I could do whatever I was doing, I just continued doing it, continue applying pressure using Seal of Truth and Judgment, continue applying pressure through Consecration, and bursted him at the right time and killed him. That's pretty much all I did. It really, I cannot say that Prot Paladin is a bursty class, but significantly there is advantage of playing a Prot Paladin, which are the defensives, and I was smart enough to use defensives appropriately without wasting away any cooldowns, while the Ret Paladin just bursted at me right after using the stun, and that's a terrible idea. If you're playing Ret Paladin, do not start just bursting after a stun. Save the stun for later, because if you save the stun for later, you can still use it after you do the initial burst. In case the enemy starts to burst on you, you stun them, and then you got the upper hand. They wasted the burst. My personal opinion on what greatly benefited me against the Ret Paladin and to win the honor duel is that A, he did not expect a Prot Paladin in arenas, nor do I expect anybody to expect a Prot Paladin in arenas, since nobody really seen one, I guess, since Wrath of Lich King. That was like the only time somebody seen one, or maybe beginning of Kata. because I've never seen any Prot Paladins or viability of Prot Paladins before until Warlords of Draenor, and that's when they became really good. I'm guessing he wasn't prepared to fight against such a tanky version of Paladin. I'm guessing he just got used to playing against DPS, and you gotta remember, when you're facing against a tank, obviously their advantage is they're gonna take less damage, or they're gonna reduce the amount of damage they take, and have the advantage of possibly surviving a burst or two, or just surviving majority of the damage. You gotta be a little tricky when it comes to playing against a tank, and that's my guess is why I had the upper hand against the Ret Paladin, is that he kind of just wanted to rush into doing a lot of damage. I ate the damage by using Guardian, absorbing most of the damage that he dealt, and was able to survive majority of the impact. And that gave me the upper hand, because I was able to just wear him down eventually and take him out. Anyway guys, I hope this offers you some kind of insight on what happened. My name is Thamriyell. Rate the video, subscribe, and as always, have a great day.